day 2 of the PA swing. Last night we got second. I'm trying to upload the GoPro and all that stuff, but might have to wait for that one. So it's very warm today. We're here very early, but we're doing maintenance on the car. There's a lot of people here already. So you have a good night.
The field makes their way by, and he'll go to the top of the leaderboard with a 20.569. So freezing to the top. Yankowski fourth quick, 20.741. Heat race number 2 going to make its way onto this racetrack. Here's how the starting grid will go up on the inside of the front row. Your Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks Quick Time Award winner out of Niagara on Lake, Ontario, Canada. That is Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen will lead the field into turn number 1 and 2 on his outside. Will be the 10-time series champion out of Waterloo, New York, in the Hurlock Auto and Speed Supply. Number 9S is Super Matt Shepard. He'll start second. Starting third, last night's winner of the Anthracite Assault at Big Diamond in the Izzy Trucking and Rigging. Car number 26 is Ryan Godown. To his outside, the Kaiser Aluminum Wheels. Car number 4, that is Anthony Parrego. Matt Sangle will start in spot number 5, and to his outside will be the 2 of Jack Lehner. He'll start 6th. Alex Yankowski, Kid Rocket will start in 7th. Then it's going to be Rick Laubach in the 20. He'll start 8th. 9th will be the 12 car of Darren Smith in the FX Cabrera Harley Davidson entry. And rounding out your field, the Napierville, Quebec driver, the 91 of Hollywood, Felix Bois, in the Gamache Group Archipel car number 91 machine. As Friesen going to bring him to the VP, making power point off turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out on the speedway. Loaded heat in race number 2 coming your way as green flag is out.
You're right about that, Mike. What a who's who in this heat race as Stuart Friesen will take the early lead. Here comes Shepard down the bottom. Going to go side by side, take the lead away. As Alex Yankowski, he's already up into the 4th spot. As he gets around the 4 of Anthony Parrego, now he's looking underneath Ryan Godown for 3rd.
Alex Yankowski rolling up, trying to get the number 3 spot away from Godown as Shepard has the race lead. Here's Yankowski to the bottom, looking for the final redraw spot as he carries momentum down the back straightaway once again. They'll head down into turn number 3 and 4. The 26 car going to go up to the top. It's going to open the door for Yankowski. We'll see what Kid Rocket has on the bottom as he barrels down the front straightaway. It's Godown still holding out of this one, but so far, Yankowski from 7th up to 4th here in the early going.
As Yankowski will lose a little bit on Godown down the back straightaway. Godown was in that car for a number of years in Atlas Paving number 66, and now he's in the Izzy Trucking number 26, so he knows a little bit about that 66 car, but Yankowski not going away yet on Godown.
Field works down into turn number 1 and 2. Once again, Yankowski trying to keep it locked on the bottom, but Godown just a little bit too strong as they barrel off the corner, head down the back straightaway. Yankowski will close the gap now once again as they roll into turn number 3 and 4. They'll come to the halfway sign this time by. Godown shoots up the banking again in the middle of the corner. That's going to allow the 66 to dive underneath them. Wheel to wheel at the start-finish line, but it's Godown still at the spot.
Best battle on the track right now, going for that 3rd and final redraw spot as Shepard leads Friesen by a good bit down the back straightaway. See if Yankowski gets another run on Godown into 3 and 4 once again. Both of them are going to take the bottom. Parrego is starting to close back in on this battle here as they come off of turn number 4. It's still going to be Godown that 3rd spot.
5 down, 3 remain. Matt Shepard continues to lead. Stuart Friesen riding in 2nd. They're both firmly in redraw positions, but now here comes Anthony Parrego on the top side, getting a little momentum, trying to chase down the 66 of Yankowski as they roll down into turn number 3 and 4. But up at the front, 2 laps to go. Watch Parrego winding it up top, trying to find a way around the 66. They'll come by with 2 to go this time, though, as Yankowski holds on to 4th.
3-car battle going on for that 3rd and final redraw spot. Parrego's going to send it in to 1 and 2 down the back straight. He'll get around Yankowski for the 4th spot. Got 1 more spot to get around Ryan Godown for that 3rd and final redraw spot. Yankowski's not going away. Parrego's going to push way up the track, see if he gets a run. White flag is out for Matt Shepard.
Barrett's 1 lap to go for Matt Shepard as he rolls his way down into turn number 1 and 2. The Hurlock Auto and Speed Supply 9S going to bring him off the corner. Friesen still in tow. Spots 3 through 5 right together. Godown looking like he's going to pick up a redraw spot. Here's Yankowski working to the inside of the 4 car one last time. He'll dive and slide the 4 through turn number 3 and 4. Checkers are out. Meanwhile, Shepard wins heat race number 2. Second will be Stuart Friesen. 3rd, Ryan Godown. Yankowski going to get spot number 4. Parrego ends up going back to 5th. And Jack Lehner will finish in That's 3 positions right at the last second gained for the feature by Alex Yankowski, and he's going to be the driver that's going to come down to talk to Rich Fleck in front as Kid Rocket, an unbelievable start in that heat race, and then picks up a great move in turn number 3 and 4, and what a slide just to get by that 4 car.
I mean, there's no one else you have to talk to after that heat race. What a drive for Kid Rocket, Alex Yankowski, and the Atlas Paving number 66 car. Seen him in a lot of times in his family-owned number 84Y, but now getting the super dirt ride with this Atlas Paving car. And Rich, this kid, he's really coming on strong here. Knows these Central PA tracks very well as he gets the gloves off, and we'll send on down to Rich Fleck.
Guys, he's got one career modified start here, or one career start. It was a 9th place run in the USAC Eastern Coast sprint cars, downwing sprint. 7th to 4th gets you a lot better starting spot for tonight's feature event, and I know that's a little dejecting for you, but it could have been worse.
Yeah, no, just kind of goofed up a little bit in time trials, and I'm paying the price for it. So, talked to Jeff Murray. We made a really good engine change, I think, there, and he's doing a really good job calling shots. So, big thanks to Kevin Bates and all the 66 boys. Just bummed we couldn't get that redraw, but we'll truck onto the feature.
A lot of speed out here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's such a cool place, and it's glad to have big blocks at Selinsgrove.
And the point leader, Alex Yankowski, got himself into the feature field, guys. And as I watch this, and I'm not sure about you, it feels like a really tacky Oswego right now.
And to his inside, the current points leader on the Super Dirt Cars Series in the Atlas Paving, Sparta Trucking, Superior Remodeling, car number 66, Kid Rocket, Alex Yankowski. Selinsgrove Speedway, as the beasts of the Northeast gather 4 wide, it's time for the ultimate thrill ride. 26 drivers in their 800-horse saddle, saluting you as they prepare for battle. It's the big block modified Super Dirt Car Series. Number 2, Justin Stone and Super Matt Shepard. Stuart Friesen, Eric Rudolph, row 3. Ryan Godown, Peter Britton, row 4. Alex Payne, Matt Williamson, row 5. As they roll down the back straightaway, 26 cars strong, ready to go. Green flag racing here in central Pennsylvania. Billy Whitaker Cars and Trucks Super Dirt Week pace car. The Toyota Tundra TRD Pro pace truck makes its way into the infield as they head down into turn number 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, a shower of big block power is about to send a shockwave down the Susquehanna River. It's the Snyder County Showdown, and we are green at Selinsgrove.
Green flag is out, 75 laps. Snyder County Showdown underway. 3-1, nearly down the back straight. Matt Shepard all the way up into third, hanging around Stone. Friesen trying to go with him down the back straightaway. Rudolph on the high side. 3-car battle going on for 4. Stone will slide up the track. Stewie trying to take 2 for 1 here off of turn number 4. Stuart Friesen at second.
Stuart Friesen with a big jump up to the runner-up spot here in the early going as Ron Reimer leads. They go up to second. Third right now is
This is probably the worst thing for Loudon Reimer right now, is seeing the guy like Stuart freezing, but he will take the high side on the restart. Very interesting to see Reimer going to pick that high side as Dave Farney has the white flag out. We'll go back to green. Tim Sears has joined the track. So we'll try it again here with 64 laps to go. It'll be Loudon Reimer, Stuart Friesen, Matt Shepard, Ryan Krachin, Eric Rudolph, Ryan Godown, Alex Yankowski, Justin Stone, Alex Payne, and Peter Britton is your top 10 into the VP making PowerPoint. Green flag is out.
Reimer going to get a good jump off the corner as they'll make their way down the front straightaway. So have the advantage. Cars together. Shepard and Godown come together. Godown flips wildly down the front stretch. Cars with nowhere to go. Red flag out on the speedway. Well, just got the word, ladies and gentlemen. All drivers are okay. So we see some drivers out of the car. Matt Shepard out of the car, taking a look down in front. We saw Tim Sears climb out as well, down in front on the front straightaway, and that's just the first part of it. A number of drivers also involved a little bit further up going into turn number 1. Works down the back straightaway. Punch green flag in the hand of Dave Farney as the Super Dirt Week 53 pace car going to make its way into the infield. Loudon Reimer, your race leader. 12 laps complete, 63 laps to go here in the Snyder County Showdown. As Reimer going to bring him down into turn number 3 and 4 to the VP making PowerPoint. They'll bring him through the corner. Green flag is out on the speedway. We're back underway here in Selinsgrove.
Reimer with a great jump at the back of the 1 and 2. Freeze is going to try to look down low on him. Can't do it. As Rudolph, he's going to look low on Krachin down the back straightaway. Once again, battle for third. He now as they go into 3 and 4. Once again, Freeze is in on the back end of Reimer. Reimer's going to push up the track. Freeze looking down low. Rudolph looking low as well on Krachin.
Rudolph trying to get by, but meanwhile battle for the race lead. Here's Stuart Friesen trying to make him into the inside lane in turn number 1. they work their way down the front straightaway under yellow flag conditions, and they'll get the white from Dave Farney. Reimer in second, Krachin holding on to third, Rudolph fourth, Yankowski fifth, Payne sixth, Justin Stone seventh, Matt Williamson eighth, ninth, Peter Britton, Dylan Stoyer rounding out the top 10. And it's going to shake things up a little bit, Bert, this time around, because last time, of course, single file restart. Now we're going to see what they can do on the double file restart here for the first time in a few laps.
Absolutely. When they make it back to the VP making PowerPoint, it will be Stuart Friesen. He will have the choice to fire off early. Now he'll take the high side. Loudon Reimer did that on his restart. Yeah, I know, right, Dean? Yeah, I know. Tongue-tied there. It's 10 o'clock at night, all right? So anyway, but yes, Loudon Reimer, he tried that on his restart, and it worked for him. Now Stuart Friesen got him on the high side off of turn number 2. There's definitely something up there. We'll see where they're going to go here as they make their way to the VP making PowerPoint.
Stuart Friesen electing to choose the outside lane, something we've seen on every restart so far, as Reimer did the same thing as they head to the VP making PowerPoint. Green flag back out on the speedway as they roll down into turn number 1 and 2. Rudolph the third going to try to pull a slide job on Reimer for second, not able to make it stick though off the corner, but he will get into the podium position. Dylan Stoyer trying to make his presence known. He tried to be the meat in the sandwich between Yankowski and Williamson down the back straightaway as they roll down into turn number 3 and 4. They'll come by to click off another lap with Stuart Friesen in the front, but Krachin, he was the driver that had a little trouble on that one. He's lost a number of spots.
Alex Payne looking underneath of Ryan Krachin. Krachin still using that middle line to his advantage. Payne can look down low, see if there's something on the bottom. He will do so. Alex Payne will get around Ryan Krachin for the 4th spot. Back in the 3 and 4 again, excuse me. Krachin going up on the high side. Yankowski still trying to make his way up that battle side by side. Still going for 4th at the line. Krachin has it.
Alex Payne trying to come right back on the bottom of the racetrack as they head down into turn number 1 and 2, but Krachin has found a really good line in the middle of the racetrack where he's been able to hold on to the position off the corner. It looks like every back car he's battling is a little bit better on entry, but on exit he's been able to roll the middle no problem and hold on to that position, except off the start initial where Rudolph got by him and took that number 3 spot away.
Absolutely, Mike. He's been really good through the front and through the middle. Yankowski's going to try and follow him. What a run for Alex Yankowski. He'll be up on the high side looking on Payne for 5th. He'll get that. Alex Yankowski moves up into the 5th spot.
Looked like Payne bobbled a little bit coming off of turn number 2, which in Yankowski's momentum was able to keep him rolling, but Payne now going to be under fire from Williamson as they come down the front straightaway. The 2-time defending champ looking to go back-to-back top 5 runs as he rolls to the inside of the racing surface. Not able to get Payne that time off turn number 2, however. Krachin, meanwhile, starting to close the gap on himself with Eric Rudolph as they head into turn number 3 and 4, as he's trying to chase him down to get that podium position back, but Rudolph holding on right now as they head down the front stretch.
Yeah, and he's bringing Alex Yankowski with him, and Matt Williamson looking on Payne for the 6th spot now. Looking down low, Payne will bobble in 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Williamson still there, going to try and pull him into 3 and 4 once again. Williamson's going to send it down low. Payne's going to go on the high side up in front of the battle going on for the 4th spot between Krachin and Yankowski.
2 car battles as Williamson goes to the inside. They're leaning on each other going into turn number 1 and 2. Williamson going to have the spot. Here's Payne going to come right back on the top side, holding on as they work down the back straightaway once again. So Williamson and Payne going at it down into turn number 3 and 4. The 88 car going to roll the bottom. Payne right in the middle as he tries to hold on to position number 5 through the corner. They drag race down the front straightaway. Payne still holds it as they roll up into turn number 1 and 2 here with lap number 30.
Rick Laubach will call it a night here in this feature event for the Snyder County Showdown. Yeah, coming to the last lap there, Mike, I really thought the battle was going to be between Krachin and Yankowski, but all of a sudden you see Payne and Williamson just leaning on each other there as that battle may not be done yet. Williamson's going to try and go up on that high side. Can't do it, losing a lot of momentum to Payne.
It's all happening as Stuart Friesen still with a 2.1 second lead as he rolls off turn number 2. Friesen was the first driver to punch his ticket. Stewart freezing up on the top side. Eric Rudolph on the bottom will go back to green flag racing. We're back underway here in the Snyder County Showdown. Friesen with the advantage. They head up into turn number 1 and 2.
Great restart for Friesen. Yankowski up in the second. Looking around Rudolph. He's trying to bring Matt Williamson with him down the back straightaway. Lean on each other. Here comes the number 6 of Dylan Stewart. Where did he come from?
laps to go in the Snyder County Showdown as Stuart Friesen brings them off turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out on the speedway. We're back underway.
Friesen gets away from Yankowski. Williamson once again is going to try that bottom side, but I think there's still enough up top there that Yankowski's going to keep his momentum down the back straight, but not pull away from Williamson just yet. As Williamson tries to go down low, Yankowski's stays low as well. They're not pulled. Friesen's not pulling away like he did on the last restart. As we go back and look at their lap.
3 laps to go this time as they work down into turn number 3 and 4. Williamson still trying to pedal underneath. Meanwhile, good battle for the 5 spot. Jimmy Phelps trying to go around the outside of 21A as Jimmy Phelps trying to salvage a night after a tough start in the heat race earlier to get a top 5 run as they'll bring him off the corner. 2 laps to go this time for Stuart Friesen.
Not only that, Mike, but also salvage after being involved in that first lap. Greg came back, got himself done. You can see there the left front A-frame is completely pulled out on the car, so he's got a lot of Gmail damage, but he's going high on Pierre Britton down the back straightaway, going to try and get around him. Jimmy Phelps trying to crack the top 5. Meanwhile, 1 lap to go in the Snyder County Showdown for Stuart Friesen.
This is your Barrett's 1 lap to go. Last year in the first Super Dirt Week qualifier, Stuart Friesen brought it home with a victory and was the first one to punch his ticket into Billy Whitaker Cars 200. That's not only the history-making thing he's going to do tonight as he brings them off at turn number 3 and 4 for the 50th time in his career. Stuart Friesen's going to Super Dirt Car Series victory lane as he wins the Snyder County Showdown. Secondly, Alex Yankowski, Matt Williamson will come home third. Alex Yankowski in that number 66 machine, getting it done. Another runner-up finish, back-to-back nights. Rich, will send it back down to you.
Yeah, I know a lot of runner-up finishes. Four seconds in 6 Super Dirt Car Series events, but this second was hard-earned, to say the least. There was a lot of that race where you're sitting outside of the top 5, and you really got yourself going over the second half of that race.
Yeah, we didn't time trial good. I just kind of came out of the box just not good, and we worked really hard. And hats off to these 66 boys. We're trying like hell. We're trying to get a win, but seconds are good too. Such a group effort. 3 different car owners. 1 big team, 1 team, 1 dream. And Chesney was working the onesie tees trailer today and sold some t-shirts. So that's awesome. Just thanks to everyone that makes it possible. We're just gonna keep digging and hopefully one spot better one of these days.
A quality weekend close to home. Second and second for Kid Rocket.